Cinephiles, welcome back to another Monday morning review with a side of spoilers. Today we're talking about Godzilla. I'm JS.
And I'm Jimmy.
Welcome back.
Godzilla.
Yeah.
I mean, let's just get it out there right now. It's an awesome film. Go see it. If you haven't seen it, I don't know what you're doing, but...
A lot of you did, apparently.
A lot of people did see it. And
93 million.
It should surprise no one that they've announced a sequel.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, it did much better than I think a lot of people thought.
Yeah.
And I think when you see the movie, you can kind of see why.
Yeah. The marketing behind this beast was phenomenal.
Yes, absolutely. I really cannot wait to see a sequel where they introduce some of the older staple characters like Mothra or Gigan or all these characters. There's just so much that they could do with the franchise now. And the way that Gareth Edwards handles Godzilla is just fantastic. Let's talk about the cast for a second.
Okay, let's do that. Great cast, first and foremost.
Yeah.
When it was announced, I was so excited. I was like, a cast of this caliber that are going to be in a monster blockbuster movie. Bring it on. But, I mean, and we're going to get into some spoilers here. They kill off some of the best actors early on. True. And so, I mean, Juliette Binoche and Bryan Cranston, fantastic. But they're gone, you know, an hour into the movie.
Now, I mean, this movie is very much about fathers and sons reuniting and their relationship throughout the years and what that means. And I think that Bryan Cranston was phenomenal. Phenomenal.
The first hour of Godzilla, I'm just gonna say, was kind of a drag because I was waiting for this guy to show up.
Yeah, and I have to say, once Godzilla does show up, I mean, there's spectacle. But the way that they handle destruction and chaos and really like the battles in this film is just so artfully. It is just so well done. Gareth Edwards does this thing throughout the film where he puts the camera in places that more people would be actually experiencing instead of having like this I mean, there's still like these like helicopter-esque shots, or there's like really intricate camera work that only doing it through CGI would allow you to do. But he puts the camera in really just like it gives a vulnerable. It's very, very vulnerable. Like you're in the bus with the people, or you're watching on the television set in your living room, and you're like, you can't do anything. You're so hopeless or helpless. Yeah, it's really interesting the way that the camera works in the film. I really appreciate it. No, it's fantastic. And this is definitely stemming from what Edwards did with Monsters. Right. Which is as fine a directorial debut as you can get. About the visual style, I saw this film in 3D. You did as well. I did. There are moments where we're like looking up at the action. Yeah. And I thought people were standing up in my theater because I saw like the outline of the figure between me and the monster, and I was just like, what are people doing standing up? And I realized that was just part of the 3D effect, and it actually really worked to get me there like on the ground looking up at a kaiju. Other moments of spectacle, the Halo jump, which was featured in the first trailer. And they used the same music, that 2001 music, which I'm so glad they decided to keep that in the feature film. That moment you won't cheer because you're just in awe. Like, I was just like, oh my gosh, this is beautiful. This is incredible what I'm watching right now. And again, we assume his perspective as he's like falling down, and as he just falls down, Godzilla and this Muto going at it, and we just see how tiny we are in comparison. Oh yeah. This is the biggest Godzilla has ever been. Yeah, and he looks great. Some people said he looked a little chunky, but I think the way that he's handled in the film, he's got an appropriate amount of girth. Alright guys, so that's our review of Godzilla. A strong recommendation from both of us. See it on the biggest screen possible. IMAX 3D. In fact, I would recommend it. You can buy your tickets right here. On Fandango. Just click there and you'll be covered. For Movie Clips, I'm JS. And I'm Jimmy. Thanks for watching. Take care.